Alright then. I'm tinkering with the sound right now. That's probably about right. Maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, hopefully that's a good enough sound. Oh, there we go. Okay. Great. Deep in the dark elven tomb. We just hit the second floor. Sorry, Elven Warrior's Crypt. Gotta use its proper name. Do you think there's gonna be more fire elementals? Well, we'll find out. Is that right there? That's definitely gonna spit something. There it goes! Oh boy. Okay. Well. Alright. I guess I'm gonna start here. Good morning, Wings! I am sleepy today, but I'm waking up. No sign of enemies so far. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Whew. Okay. All right. Well, that was, we're okay, though. What are my impressions of Ravenloft? SSI, the tech got a little bit away from them towards the end, because this would have been one of their last games. This isn't the kind of game that they had specialized in all those years. But they tried. The game is a bit janky and definitely has some deep flaws. But on the other hand, it has some brilliant features I wish modern games had. I especially love that I can literally just type text onto the map and make that a part of the map. But, let me erase that. Also print the map out. But yeah, I wish I could do that in a game like Genshin. Just type in words. Alright, anyway. But as for the game itself, it's a fairly brutal dungeon crawler. It's interesting. It's very interesting. As I mentioned yesterday, there's at least 2 other games that were made with this same engine and style. One of them is, takes place in the Underdark. Uh-oh. Yeesh. And the other one is a sequel to this that I can take my characters from this and port them into. Oh my gosh, this place is huge also. They have a tendency to make their dungeons very, very large. Maybe they were taken directly from the... Oh, shit. Alright, it appears that we might be dealing with all fire all the time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, one other thing I should comment on. I've gained 2 levels. I played this for what, 12, 14 hours, and I've gained 2 levels. I find that to be an unusually slow XP gain. Okay. I'm so glad you seem to be stuck. They do get stuck indoors a lot. Oops, stop burning hands. Don't be ridiculous. Is this an elven tomb or an elven crematorium? Hmm. Wish I had a fire-resistant spell. Very much. They didn't develop the game, they published it. Microprose made a lot of stuff in-house. Microprose made a lot of stuff in-house. Then, I'm pretty sure that SSI made all the gold box games themselves, starting with Pool of Radiance. Yeah. They might have contracted out, but SSI held the rights to make D&D games for like a decade. Nobody was making anything for D&D except through them for a period. Then they went out of business, and a company that made software for medical products suddenly made Baldur's Gate and took the world by... Oh, shit! Okay, yeah, we just suffered a bunch of level drain. That didn't happen. Sorry, I was prepared for more fire elementals, not a bunch of ghosts. Okay, one sec. Alright. Ghosts. Alright, there we go. Go with magic missile, and I guess lightning bolts are good. Hmm. Oh. Oh, fuck. I didn't get to have any SSI games growing up. Oddly enough, I only discovered them in adulthood. What the heck is this room? This one's got red eyes. These have blue eyes. This feels like it should be a puzzle of some kind. I don't remember this weird-ass room. Oh, look, more fire. Great. Fire elementals can't be hurt by fire or lightning. The undead cannot be harmed by cold. This place is not kind to mages. Yeah, Pool of Radiance was the engine used for like 16 games. SSI set the standards for, RPGs and strategy games for a while. They were the kings of the genres for years and years. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be another big one. No place is kind to mages. That's always a question I wonder. Strategically, should you target the mage first or the cleric? Clerics tend to be hard to kill. Mages tend to be a lot softer. But on the other hand, clerics are a problem. You don't want your enemies to heal. That's a very frustrating thing for your enemies to be able to do. Oh geez, double fireball. That hallway might actually kill me. Shit. It's not like I can lure you into your own fireball traps. Oh. With rights I might be able to, but not with you. Oh man. Hmm. Okay, alright, okay. Well... Oh, it depends on... I don't know when that particular game was made, but there was a time when EA was a good company. They didn't start out the way they are now. Don't like it. If I run into a fire elemental in this area, I'm just dead. Oh, thank goodness it died. I'm dead. The only person who can res is dead. Yep, that checks out. That's about what would happen, isn't it? Stupid fire elementals. Good grief. They just do so much damage. They kill you almost instantly, and then they give you almost no XP. And there's just not much I can do about it either. I have an absolutely minuscule amount of extra hit points. And refuse to sell the original game anymore? I haven't heard about this one. All right. You know what? If I built a crypt, if I was dumb enough to make a crypt in a D&D based world, I'd probably want fire elementals patrolling the halls as well. It's a good way to keep the undead from getting out. But the box itself, well, now that could be useful. Just add that to my box collection. All right, okay. I hear more fire. Yeah, for fire elementals, being summoned to the prime material plane is like being pulled into hell. They're a fire elemental. They live on the plane of fire, and then one day somebody summons them to this horrible place that's always wet and moist. And everywhere they look, it's horrible for them. Things should be burning, but they're not. Why is nothing on fire? Yeah, Fire elementals on the prime material have it rough. It is not an environment that they're at all suited to exist in. And unless you run into one that's old and actually smart, for the most part, they're not even likely to understand that they're causing damage by setting everything on fire. Generally, though, they're just kind of going crazy. A lot of the monsters in D&D are actually going crazy because of the situation they find themselves in. People don't think about it much. Definitely a little yellow dot here, but I don't see anything on the floor. Wait a minute. A sling pouch. What is this? Oh, a stone of good luck? I need that. I have a slot on my neck! It's not adjusting my AC. What does this do? Oh well, I'll put it on. I'm sure it does something. Hopefully it's a stone of good luck. It'd be awful if I just put on a stone of bad luck. But all it says is luck. Yes. It's the fact that they can't afford housing. That's what drives them crazy, of course. I should have realized. Okay, you know what? We're still alive. We ain't dead. Let's rest. But yeah, most of the undead have it really bad too. The so-called mindless undead that just attack any living thing that they see. So, what the necromancer does is he doesn't put your spirit back in your body. Oh no, that's not how the cheap undead work. No, when they want to make a skeleton or a zombie, they rip a spirit from the negative plane of energy and put that into the bones. Now, the thing is, the negative plane of energy is a place that's, well, dark and doesn't have energy in it. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing. It's just a very cold, dark place that they've been existing in for a very long time. A lot of the spirits there hunger for anything. They hunger for warmth, they hunger for light, they hunger for life, life energy, anything. Ah, shit. Here we go again. But regardless of that, when you're dragged out of the negative plane of energy, where you've been existing for untold millennia, whether you were whatever you originally were before you got stuck there, you've been living in this plane where everything is black and silent and cold for a very long time, and suddenly you're dragged into a world of light and warmth and life, and it's absolutely too much. It's wildly too much. Massive overstimulation. And these spirits tend not to have much in the way of minds left. So they attack, well, they attack anything they see by default. But yeah, a lot of the things are crazy in different ways, and it's I don't know, I think it's interesting. I don't think anyone thinks about it from the monsters' perspectives. Okay, this might finally be the outer edge. I prefer to explore things I found in most games by exploring the outer edge and then working my way in. Can't always do that, but that's become my preferred method of searching. I like to know where my edges are. Is this going to be like upstairs where I need to find a bunch of hidden switches? I bet that's what we're dealing with here. Can never tell if a door's gonna... Can never tell if a door's gonna open or not. Ah, well, that's because the necromancer... So in D&D, the necromancer has control. Clerics can go way further with how much undead they can control. They can literally find random undead and take them over. If you exceed the amount of undead that you can directly command, then then something's gonna go free. As I said, most undead are not intelligent, but there's also a lot of intelligent undead. And the smart ones are, of course, way more dangerous. Traditionally in D&D, you had to take precautions when doing things. Like, if you just summon a demon, the demon will immediately tear you apart. So either you summon the demon amidst your enemies all the way over there, or you start by casting protection spells around yourself so the demon can't touch you. Or, if you, depending on what you're summoning, you make a big old circle of wards, summon it into that circle, and then interrogate it while it can't get out. There's a lot of that going around in D&D worlds. Okay. Okay. Oh, what the hell? It's one of those spots that make me immediately reverse direction again. Ugh. Who thought these were a good idea? I've never seen a game do that before. Just rotate tiles. Spinning you around. Oh boy, this is a labyrinth. This is a heck of a labyrinth. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? An axe and a shield. Oh! It's our first time finding a magical shield. I didn't even have to cast any spells to identify it. Do need to identify this battle axe, though. Anybody want to try having a shield? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I think I kinda do. Well, I can keep this axe, though. I don't need it. Well, yeah. In D&D, slashing and bludgeoning resistance were always a thing, yeah. Shooting skeletons with arrows was basically pointless. But a good old mace? Yeah. Skeleton undead are held together by delusion. Oh, catch you later. Putting them in the walls of trap hallway. Ah, shit. Stop it. Oh my gosh, 17 damage. That's ridiculous. It takes me too long to turn around. Ah, fuck. Shit. When this wand runs out, I'm gonna be sad. This wand of frost has been saving my butt. I can see your message, yes. Hey, you goose. Alright. Still an entire corner we couldn't get to. Well, two corners, really. Imagine what it would be like to play a fighter central team. I know I'd be able to probably take a lot more punishment, but... Man... It's good to take the enemies out without letting them get near me. What the hell was that? Behold, the dizzy trap. Well, that's annoying. Who installed that one? I'm just gonna put this turntable in the floor. That'll stop anyone from investigating our crypt. Ah, I'm a genius. Ah, is it the new one or the classic? I knew it. There's a reason I immediately cast protection from negative energy before opening that door. I just knew that one was gonna have undead in it. You stupid level drains. This can't be a dead end with nothing in it. There's gotta be a switch or something. Ah, there it is. Yeah, there had to be something in here. Okay. We have this area. These doors were locked, I think. I couldn't get past them. There's a room here, there's a room there, and there's, of course, this corner. I think I'll go for this one next. It's closest. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. See, those are just a bunch of healing potions, right? Yeah, I don't need those. Up it got me. I hesitated towards the end. Wouldn't it be funny if we spun you around? No, it would be annoying if you did that. Oh, shit. Ah, crap, it got me. It gets you so incredibly quickly from full health to dead in, like, no time at all. Yeah, I had been geared up for a fight with undead when I opened that door and was suddenly confronted by fire elementals. It's like, oh no. Wasn't quite able to switch gears quick enough. Ah. Okay, we're just about there. Those automatic doors always give me a little bit of jank where it's trouble for me to move for a moment after passing through. And okay, this time we know what we're up against, and that makes a huge difference. It also makes a huge difference when they get stuck indoors. They really should have fixed whatever was causing that. It's so frequent and so constant, I've just accepted it's part of the game. The taunting back and forth. Both doors opened when I pushed that button. I see. You can tell what I'm expecting in any given room by the spells I'm equipping before opening a door. Oh, really? I can't go through here, huh? Well, that's annoying. And I also failed to spot any switch for this area. Just the usual door switches. It teleported me! Ah! I've made my feelings on random teleporters clear. Okay, we're getting up into this area. Oh, man. A labyrinth of fire and death. Level up! Yeah. Alright, I am now a level 8 mage. And that means not a whole lot. Level 8 isn't a super important level. Her hitting level 7 will make a bigger difference. Still, I'll take my extra fireball and my extra ice storm. Wow. If I could level up and use Cone of Cold, that would be nice. But we'll be out of here before I gain another mage level. Ice Knife seems to be kind of a terrible spell for dealing with these things. No. Okay. I've been hoping all game to find magical cloaks. And it looks like, finally, I might have found one. Well, well. Oh shit, +2. Is this going to be any actual good, though? Oh my gosh, it's great. We have an armor class that can be respected. Yeah! Alright, our front row looks a lot better now. Not that I'd tangle with a fire elemental in melee, but... Was that the only thing over here, or is there a button as well? We gotta check. I do not want to wander back through the entire dungeon looking for a missing button. Okay. Well, I was actually expecting to make a joke about how there was nobody who could figure out how to enchant cloth in the kingdom, but of course we actually found something to spoil my moment. But that's okay. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back around like that, I think. Wish they had invented mini-maps back then, but they hadn't. I kind of want to say Diablo. I'm sure they weren't the first ones to put the map directly over you, but I think they may have been the ones to popularize the idea. Oh, shit. Ah, geez, 17. My new cloak, it does nothing. That thing immediately hit me. Alright then. Okay. Wait a minute. Big empty room. Gotcha. Alright. Well then, back to this mysterious Raven room. Yeah, I guess this corner is as good as any to explore. Let's explore the southeast. Or a tiny little chamber with nothing in it. Thought that bat was going to attack me. But Nope, just a friendly neighborhood crypt bat, I guess. Okay. Alright. So... Okay, then, well, I guess this corner's got nothing in it. Can't just stick these things in random spots. How will I ever find them if I need to go back and look? I just know there's gonna be wraiths through this door. Like Zoic Scoob! It was the man in the mask the whole time! That's not what I meant to push. There we go. This chainmail is a scarce and wonderful piece of workmanship I recognize as the handiwork of my own kind. It's elven chainmail for certain. In this armor, a mage might find protection, yet continue to cast spells. Is that so? Well, it doesn't do a whole lot for me. Wow, the elven chainmail is useless to us. What a pity, because it looks nice. But, yeah, I guess braces of armor are better than elven chainmail. And you can't sell it, so... He was so excited about finding elven chainmail, too. I guess that is something one could expect to find in an elven tomb. Whoa, shit. Whew. Alright, nobody lost any levels. Everyone's good. Oh boy. Okay. I see. There we go. Well then. It's gonna have been years by the time we leave this place and go back to our, whoever the nobleman who sent us out is. It's been so long we've forgotten his name. Will we even recognize his face? Maybe it's normal for elves and dwarves to go missing for extended periods of time. And just be like, what? I was only gone like 6 months. What's all the humans freaking out for? Wasn't that long. Alright, I guess we got the only thing here. Well then, let's go around. Ready? Alright. Alright, how many of these do I need to hit? Okay, well we still have that direction. Oh, did I never search this little bit here? Oh wow, look at this. I think the buttons we've been unlocking have been going up this hall. Just a theory here. But I think it just might. This is where we entered. Good thing you got stuck. I wasn't really prepared for you to come at me from behind. How do you develop a game with a bug like this? Don't you catch it somewhere during development? Shit, she died during that. You're kidding! The only person who can res spends all of her time being dirt. Where does that fire elemental even come from? There's nothing even in here. Huh, we never found a way to get through this door. We've been on both sides of it, we just can't open it. Finished off with an ice knife. You ought to be embarrassed. Alright, one sec. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my idle game's taken care of. Ready? Need to find another switch, I'm sure. Oh, did you just spin me around? You did. Why would you do that? Fireball stopped. Oh, I hate this. Alright. There's another switch somewhere. Well, there's only one spot left it could be, unless I missed a switch somewhere, which I sure hope I didn't. I've got to get down to this corner where I could not open these doors previously. Ow. Doggone it, stupid thing. Ah! This thing is awful. Alright, there we go. We're past it. This thing seems to fire completely at random. I thought it would have been a set interval, but it does not feel so. Alright, well, there's this spot. There's a couple little spots that I might have missed a switch in. Oops, wrong turn. Well, less a puzzle and more of a buttony scavenger hunt. Just outrun any fireballs. Okay. Oh shit, did I not see that earlier? Another pair of double doors. Scrolls. Well, I sure hope the missing switch is sitting right here. Let's go take a look. If it's not there, then boy, then we're in trouble. There's clearly a chunk here in an otherwise square tomb. I find this suspicious. I find this very suspicious, in fact. I'm guessing there might be a teleporter. We'll scrape along the walls anyway. I have dodged your fire. Dead end. No, I needed to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see. I needed to go up the middle hall. Alright, this should be the way. Okay. Did I miss a switch here? Please be here. Please? You're not a switch. Well, now we have a problem. Somewhere in this big old maze, there is one hidden switch that I did not see. Oh boy! Where could it be? We have two options. We could run around the entire maze. Or we could pull up a walkthrough that'll at least show me where the buttons are on the map, right? Let's see. Here we are. It looks like I'm looking for... Oh, okay. They're labeled. I'm looking for B7, which is in that little corner I couldn't get to. Well, now, how about that? What the heck does the Luckstone do? It doesn't say. Yeah, okay. So, I don't Hold on a second. I need to get here. The missing switch is here. I don't see how I get into that area, though. I don't see how I get there. At position TE, lay a teleporter. Arg. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, you want to know the solution to this? The teleporter's over here. It'll teleport me over here. I only popped my head in to look for a switch, but no, an invisible you guys know how I feel about invisible teleporters. I consider them to be a very unfair thing to put in your dungeon. I mean, it's one thing if you build an entire floor around the idea, it is just one floor of your dungeon. But to just spew a random one in the middle of something like this... Now, if it wasn't unmarked, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's the unmarked random teleport tile that I have a problem with, specifically. Alright, so one of these two spots is going to take me... Oh, fork. That was it. That was it for my wand. We somehow survived that encounter. Okay. Where's the switch and how do I get out? Aha. Well, that doesn't help any. But where there's one... Really? I did not know that. Wall of fireballs would be a pretty intense defensive mechanism. Sounds like something a Freet would use in their homes, because they could just walk right through it. Ah, crap. I didn't find anything. We're gonna have to go back and try again. There's something there. Alright, look at the walls. There's got to be a switch here. There's definitely a switch here. Somewhere. What? Okay, that's probably all we needed. That's probably it. Say, is that another? Oh, there's a room here too. Key. Green. Elven tomb key. I don't remember seeing a lock anywhere. I don't see a lock anywhere. What do I need an elven tomb key for if there's no locked doors in the elven tomb? Only button doors. Wait a minute. Okay, over to here. It fell for me over here. Right. Back around we go. Personally, I've never been a big fan of wands. I think staves are where it's at. What kind of wizard walks around with a little wimpy wand when they could have a big old staff of power? Sure, having something you can just stick in your pocket that spews fire everywhere might be more practical. It's like having a handgun that's actually a rocket launcher. But if you're gonna be a wizard, you should just carry around a big old staff. Well, power word's death is great right up until it doesn't work. That's the problem with those pass or fail spells. Sooner or later, you run into a situation where it just doesn't do anything. Alright, here we go. Yes, the doors are all open. Every single one. And I just got hit in the butt by a fire. Oh, fork, it spun me around again. I forgot it does that. Fuck you. I hate this thing. I've never seen a game do this before with these things that turn you around. But they are terrible. They are the worst. Alright, if they're ever going to put a boss anywhere, the second floor of this tomb would be it. Really? You think you see an illusory wall? Oh, you're commenting on the button. Yeah. Yes, you are correct. Your elven senses did not fail you. There was indeed a button. Ah, this must be where the key goes. Okay, nobody lost anything. Oh, she hit level 7 and I didn't notice. Alright. You're ready to use 4th level magic that you don't have. We need more spell scrolls. And now, I missed my frost wand. Okay. Not a boss yet. This would be an uncomfortable arena for one. The elven signet. That looks more like somebody's picture in a locket. I think that's it. I think we've completed the elven tomb. Our prizes are... Well, I got a cloak of 2 points of armor. You know, so that's nice. The real prize is the experiences we made along the way. Seriously, anything for more level ups. God, I hate this thing. Okay, we're through. I will just tank it to the face. Although it did almost kill my wizard. Okay. If something's gonna jump out at me and catch me off guard, it's gonna be while I'm going back through a floor I think is safe. I don't remember where I entered anymore. If I could just disassemble one of these traps that shoot infinite fireballs and bring it with me as a cannon, we'd never have trouble again. All our problems would be solved. At least the ones that aren't immune to fire or lightning. What's going on here? Okay, that should be fine. Come see the scenic wall of fireballs and the scenic wall of lightning bolts. Come on, come all. No, Billy, you can't throw a rat into it. What are you doing? Alright, there's a friendly blue dot over here. This is where we entered. I found your ring! Here you go! Oh. Behold what? And then I turned into gumballs. I don't know, man. You might have a lot of trouble with your love. She's a screaming banshee now. Good luck with that. A rare piece of elven insurance, this is. Armor forged from a superior elements of elven plate. A true find. He's so happy to find elven craft work. And a crap. That's not what I meant. Yeah, give me that. Okay, well, we have some elven items. This guy had a crown? I thought he was a warrior. Elven plate +2. And nobody else can really use this. So this is unfortunately garbage now. Let's see, toss that there. Toss that there. Alright. Well, our AC is way up. Now, what about this crown? Feels like that's a quest item, doesn't it? What do I do with an ancient elven crown? Wait, was this whole thing a side quest? What are we supposed to do now? We got fantastic new armor. Seriously, our AC is so much better now. Would have been nice if he'd lent me that stuff before we went in. Oh well. I still wouldn't trust my front row to handle fighting a fire elemental in melee, but... Alright. If only there were more undead to level up against. Okay. So let's take stock of our situation. I've definitely finished with this graveyard. Okay. The church still has one door I couldn't get into on its second floor. The cave still has one door we couldn't enter. The only thing left is Strahd's fortress that I'm able to access right now. I'm level 7. I have no business messing around in his fortress. Well, if I can't get anything out of this, I'm going to have to look at a walkthrough because I'm out of ideas. So let's go poke Strahd's house. Drop by uninvited. I've got the key after all. Wouldn't it be funny if you didn't even... Yeah, okay. A lot of keys that can't be, a lot of locks that can't be picked.
Once more, Castle Ravenloft lies ahead. The first time you came in answer to an invitation, riding within the Lord's carriage. Now you are arriving uninvited, and having ascended the tortuous trail by foot, the castle appears yet more ominous, threatening, and bare.
There.
Slow steps you cross the drawbridge. It is impossible to shake the feeling, that certainty, that someone, somewhere in the vast stonework above, is watching.
Oh, he's totally watching us. Doomguard. Where'd these come from? the zombies couldn't hurt us any. But, that was unexpected. I don't know if ice storms will work on these things, but I need AoE. Come on now! I am very heavily armored. I added shields to my repertoire even. I think these are just animated armors. Yeah, everyone's dead. Not unexpected. Not an unexpected outcome. Alright, magic wasn't working very well. I don't think Ice Storm hurt them. Perhaps Magic Missile will? Alright, giant strength. We've gone from 11 strength to 20. As long as it's 1v1, we're pretty good. We'll just fight in this doorway. I'm surprised I can do this at all. I thought I was just gonna kind of fail and go somewhere else. 17,634. They're not even worth 300 XP each. You call them Doom Guards? I don't think they're worthy of such a title. Got its own music. Yeah, I wouldn't describe this place as bare. The spiders have been decorating this place just for our arrival. Look. He's even got automatic doors. He even keeps a small shrine to himself. A grisly mansion. What are we doing in the last dungeon already? There's 2 doors we haven't figured out how to open yet. Okay, this place is gonna be a whole thing. Yep. Music change? Oh shit! Gargoyles! Takes me so long to switch to my spells. If I could pause during combat, it'd be so nice. Anyway, our new AC is really good with that armor. Like, what a difference it's making. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the floor of screams, thanks. I think we'll go somewhere else. What do we got over here, then? Same place. Alright. Well, what have we over here? Let's go down into the basement. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Little skeletons. How careless. You seem to have mislocated all of your flesh. Did you just leave it lying around somewhere? I mean, losing an arm or a leg would be careless enough, but all of your skin? I think this must just be the waiting staff or something. Can't think of what else they'd be good for. Certainly not defending the place. Sounds like there's some familiar faces down here. There's a bunch of wizards running around with a paladin sword and ancient elven armor on. You okay with that in your castle, Strahd? Wonder where this goes. Oh, hi there. Being attacked still? Oh shit. That was close. How many life and death battles does it take to level up around here? There it is, another spot. It just reverses what direction I'm looking. Ow. Is that so? Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for those, won't I? Back down into yon dungeon. Did you carelessly drop this? I didn't even know you could fail to pick it back up. It was a knife of returning. Is that a bedroll? My, how quickly it runs. I think I got level drained. Let me check. Yes, I had been. I don't see any way to recover. Like, if you get level drained, I think you could easily get soft locked if you took a few too many of those. I think you could easily soft lock your game. We're a cleric level 8 now. one felt different. That one felt sturdier. Alright, I think we finished the prisons area. And in the end, I don't think we found anything. Alright, let's go this way. Is it another prison complex? Another upstairs. Lots of lightning bolts here. The supply room full of healing potions. Up here. Let's finish exploring the basement. Automatic doors in this world are so rude, constantly shutting in your face. Where the Count stores his scroll of raised dead. In a prison cell. Come on. Well then. I don't think that we fully explored the basement. I bet you there'll be more up and down. And I know we haven't finished with the first floor yet. What the hell is that? Well, hello to you too! Alright. We'll continue tomorrow. I think we're approaching the end of the game. I think. I mean, we're literally in Strahd's Manor, so, I mean, I'd have to check and see how many of the things we've got that we need. We got the gem, we got, I don't know. Oh, man. Somehow we just can't scrape together the 15 coins for the potion from the, one guy in the inn. That's too much. Too much to acquire. Oh. Yeah, so I'm going to end here for today. So until next time and every time, this is Hadriex. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Alright. Bye.